Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to tell you why you're having a really hard time attracting women, right? And one of the biggest things that a lot of you guys do is that you guys are too easy to get. You understand? You're too easy to get, right? And what you need to do is that you need to actually be hard to get. Now, this does not mean play hard to get. You actually have to be hard to get. Now, what am I talking about being hard to get, right? So being hard to get means that you have a program, some standards, principles, right? A way that you do things, right? And a woman cannot get more access to you unless she is actually cooperating with your program, unless she's doing things your way. See, what a lot of you guys do is you do things women's way. Why? Because you want to have sex with them. So what women do is they dangle the pussy in your face and they say, jump through this hoop. You jump through the hoop to get the pussy, right? And so this is why you're easy to get. See, now what happens is that the guys who are attractive are the guys who are hard to get. So that means when women encounter these guys and they're, dealing with these type of dudes, right? These guys are basically saying, hey, listen, it's my way or the highway. I'm not fucking with you unless you go my way. Now you might be saying, but Locario, so why would she even bother to deal with this guy when she can just get this other guy to do what she wants, right? And what you have to understand is that most women encounter guys who will do whatever they want, right? So when she meets a guy who is not willing to do what she wants, right? Either she's just going to totally not fuck with him at all, or she's going to be actually really attracted to him because this guy is different now. This guy is, different than the rest of the dudes that she basically plays games with and runs the show with. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you are the type of guy who has standards, principles, all these other things, and you have a certain way you do things, you are going to basically be hard to get. You're not going to be easy, right? Because what happens is that a woman basically has to follow your program in order to get access to you. And sometimes what happens is that a woman, she may be thinking in her head like, damn, I see that this guy is so on point. He's so attractive. He's so awesome, right? And I want him, but I'm sort of getting out my comfort zone because my comfort zone is dealing with all these losers. Even though I don't want the losers, I don't like the losers, right? I would rather a guy like this guy who's on point. But, I might sometimes have a little bit of hesitation because I'm like, damn, I might fall in love with this dude. What if he breaks my heart? Yada, yada, yada. So her fear is taking over her desire at that point, right? But what happens is that you still have to be a guy who stands on his shit. So the woman says, you know what? Even if I'm feeling a little apprehensive because this is maybe new for me or rare because I don't come across these guys, I want him so bad that I'm willing to do what he says and be a part of his program and cooperate with him so I can actually, be with him, right? But to her, that's going to be harder to get than the guys who are going to jump through hoops for her. But what happens is she realizes that it's worth it to go down your path because she sees you as more valuable, right? But see, it takes you to be able to stand on your shit in order to do this. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Most of you guys are not going to be able to do what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, you're just basically watching this video for entertainment or whatever. But the guys who actually have some balls, the guys who actually can stand on their shit, you do this. Meaning that if a woman is saying, hey, I will give you pussy, if you drop your principles, you basically say, fuck no. You understand? You stand on your shit. So this means that there are certain situations where you are going to have to tell a woman goodbye. There's certain situations where you're not going to be able to fuck a certain girl because you're standing on your principles, standing on your shit, right? And see, what happens though is that in the long run, right, you are the type of guy who not only is going to be attractive to more women, but you're going to actually get more quality women because the quality women are the women who are going to actually put in that effort to try to get you. You see what I'm saying? Because they see the value and they want to be a part of a man who is valuable. You understand? They want to be a part of a guy who stands on his shit. You feel what I'm saying? So do not be easy to get like these other guys out here. Because all the guys you hear complaining on the internet, bitching and moaning about modern women, you know, going overseas and trying to find a wife and doing all this other extra stuff. Those are the guys who are easy to get. You know, all the woman has to do is look a certain way and they're finished, right? What you got to understand is when you have game, right? You have a certain way you do things, right? You only deal with women who do things on your terms. And therefore, you are not going to be easy to get, but that's going to make her see you as more valuable, in her eyes. You understand? So that's pretty much it, guys. Listen, if you need any help, go to shoplocario.com and badboymembership.com. Right? I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. If you're tired of spending your time, money, and energy on women just to find out that they're not sexually attracted to you, they're not trying to hook up or anything like that, or if you get into a long-term relationship with a woman who doesn't respect you, who's giving you a headache, having a lot of attitude, if you're tired of these things happening, right? Make sure you go to shoplocario.com to get my program, Master the Vetting Process, because vetting is a very, very important thing when it comes to the dating game. And if you don't vet women, you are going to be unsuccessful in any situation when you're dating. So make sure you go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy today. Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I say, yeah, it's this guy, it's on point, you know. This guy is good. This guy is how he's supposed to be.